supposedly the deadliest doll because it has the same abilities as Freddy Krueger.
Oh, like Nightmares? Jennifer's Body with Megan Fox. That's actually based on a real crime.
Look in the crack, ready?
Yeah. Oh!
But look.
When Liam Payne was speaking out, and he was speaking out about a Diddy party, fam. And
Yo!
look, both of them at the same time.
Okay, one message. Mom. You heard that?
Oh my God. Happy Halloween, everyone. How's everybody doing?
See ya.
Every single Halloween episode, we always wear a costume.
Bangers, man.
Can't catch us slacking on Halloween.
Wow.
High key, Halloween used to be our number one
Yeah, I know.
video.
Now it's the Diddy stuff. Like,
Yo, okay, you know what's crazy though?
Oh, yeah.
So back when, even before all of this Diddy stuff started popping off, this was early Diddy. I'm talking early Diddy. Probably the first time we ever talked about a conspiracy about him.
oh yeah.
I had an idea, and okay, I have a confession. I'm a slacker. I had an idea of making a short film about a Diddy party. This is before.
What the heck?
And this is before like the new stuff came out. Like, and this is before Menendez Brothers era type shit. Yeah. And you know that. So I had this idea like probably 3 months ago. I just never executed.
And what was it like? The same. You were gonna do the same. Like, oh, this weird stuff happens.
I was gonna make it kind of like Get Out. So I was gonna make it very much. I don't know if you ever watched The Twilight Zone.
Kinda.
So this is the way the story would unfold. It was gonna be pretty much like an antagonist that has a best friend that invited him to a party. Little did he know it's a Diddy party. And I was gonna put secret details in it. And I was gonna make every single person that's part of the group, like the elite, wear white, something white.
Damn.
And then everybody else in the party is just wearing regular colors or regular clothes and stuff. And what I was gonna do too, he was gonna like take a drink, pass out in the crib. And the whole point of the video, or the whole point of the short film, I was gonna run off the Denzel Washington.
Okay.
How he went and said, yo, you have to leave before the devil comes at midnight. So I was gonna title like After Midnight.
That's so.
Don't stay till midnight. I was gonna title
That
it
would have
like
went so viral.
That's what I'm saying. It would have went so viral. But you know, I slacked on it.
Yeah.
You know what? If you guys want to really see it and you guys want me to make it, leave down in the comments, and maybe I'll get like a boost of motivation to do it.
True.
Because the only thing too, I was getting kind of scared.
Yeah.
Because I don't want that attention on me. I don't know.
I was gonna say if you did drop it, maybe that's the wrong attention.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, leave down in the comments and leave a like. Leave down in the comments what you guys think. Like, if I did make that short film and it ended up becoming like a huge thing.
Yeah.
Because for all I know, it's my blessing in disguise that I didn't, because now I don't have a target on me.
True. I was gonna say that you would have been in the documentary 100% though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
there would have been a clip. Like, you know how like the girl that went viral for predicting Harry Styles went viral? You would have predicted the Diddy stuff. So that's even a bigger case
bro.
than Harry Styles.
So
you know
that's
what I
the thing. It's like you have these ideas that are great, but maybe because I didn't execute on it was my blessing.
Yeah,
Who knows? Who knows?
I feel like that's true too.
It could have been.
Yeah.
It could have been. One thing I want to add too.
Yeah.
Recently, I found out.
The Mr. Beast stuff?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
That the Menendez brothers are connected to P. Diddy somehow.
What?
Yeah, it's wild, right?
Menendez?
Yeah. So check this out. The Menendez brothers' dad, their father,
Okay.
he used to work for RCA Records, RCA Music Group, right?
Whoa.
And this was no thing. Like, people knew about this.
Yeah.
But check this out. He was a high official, and he reported to the CEO, which is named Clive Davis. Now check this. Clive Davis was P. Diddy's mentor.
Yo,
He mentored P. Diddy to pretty much be the mogul that he is, the music influence that he is, the number one top dog. And people are saying that's like the string puller. Those are the real OGs in it.
Yeah.
And the people that you see that are more, I guess, just like expendable faces, and that's fucked to say, you know what I mean? Those are the ones you really hear about, are the expendable faces.
Damn. So you think? Actually, I was gonna.
The ones that are more like it'll blind you because it's so popular. Your attention will be focused on that, and the other guy can slip through the back of the door, and you didn't even know he existed.
Yeah,
you know.
True. It's so weird seeing you talk with the mask because I don't see your top lip, so I only see. It's like you're talking like a dog. But anyways, didn't the Menendez brothers get free or no? Like
there's something new.
Their child was like recent.
Yeah. I think they're getting a chance at at Freedom.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But that's wild to think, like, because of the Netflix show, all the attention came back and then the case is brought back up. And like, wow, amazing.
Yeah. Did you see too that Lil Durk predicted his own arrest?
Lil Durk.
Yeah, Lil Durk got arrested for life.
Oh, yeah.
So remember the whole thing where they tried to get Quando Rondo?
Yeah.
And they pulled up. He had his like shooters go to Quando Rondo's like van, but they got his cousin instead, right? So that case was going on, and then his boy, the whole time they were hanging out, OTF Jam had a wire on him.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And in one
So
of
he snitched on the crew.
No, he didn't snitch. He just had to be around Dirk with a wire so they could hear, the police could hear everything.
That's snitching.
Yeah, I mean, that's not really snitching, but it is. Yeah, you know what I mean?
He's a rat. That's a rat, though.
So look what Dirk says in one of his songs. So it's called Federal Nightmares.
Yeah.
Too. Look what he says.
I cloud if I think when trial coming. Be your homie though.
Oh, so he knew it was gonna be one of his.
No, he didn't. He just like that was a long time ago. But he knows that like, oh, you gotta keep be careful of who you keep close, because obviously that people know that like.
You know what though? Because I would love to believe. You ever watch The Godfather?
No.
So there's a certain sense, like I feel like people that are in the positions of power, like I guess the leaders of the gang, whatever, they already have a sense of who can betray them. So do you think even prior to that, he knew one of his homies would betray him like that? Or was it just like a rat out of the shadows?
No, because I watched the whole thing, and like OTF Jam was like his boy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And people were saying, oh, how can you not catch your boy with a wire? And I seen a comment where they said they can put a wire in something as small as an Apple Watch.
Yeah, they can put wires anywhere.
Or a ring. So it's like, no, I don't think he knew for sure. Because the way he tried to get out was he booked 3 flights that day. He booked one to Switzerland, to Dubai, and that was to mislead the police.
Oh, wait. So did he have the wire like set up on him, or he just like he accidentally got it on him type thing?
No, like
they planted on him without him knowing.
No, with him knowing, I think.
So it is a snitch.
Yeah,
it is a rat case.
I guess
it is a rat case. Because then it's like he probably got caught for something else.
Yeah.
And then he would have went to jail for it unless crack down on it.
Exactly.
This and that, blah blah.
That's why Dirk's trying to move like, oh shoot, we got to go right now, because he was so surprised of it. You know what I mean?
That makes sense. That makes sense.
And then he got caught at the border, because obviously if you have your passport and they're looking for you, you can't cross the border without things.
Craziest shit. You know what they have now?
What?
They have a charging wire. Like, you know how every phone now is becoming USB-C?
Oh, yeah.
It's not even lightning anymore.
Yeah.
Yo, you have to be careful, because there's a video of a hacker, one of the top hackers in the world.
Okay.
And he was explaining how all he needs to get everybody's information, access to their whole grid, email, like bank transfers, everything. All he needs is to plant a fake charger in front of you. And when you plug it into your phone, there's a Wi-Fi chip in it, and it's like super small. Literally a charger. I don't have one on me.
Yeah.
But like a white plug, and it's all in that one little chip. It has Wi-Fi. It has everything. Then we'll just take your info,
They get everything.
crack that shit down. And the pretty much way, I think the way it works is, I don't know if you ever seen like password crackers, but it'll just take time to try different combinations.
Yeah.
And then let's say you have it in there for an hour, because you had to charge your phone for an hour. They got your shit now.
True.
Because it was able to try like 20 million different combinations within that hour.
Yeah.
So if you use one of those chargers in public, like
and it would just be there.
Yo,
That's
it
sus
depends,
though. I
it
wouldn't want to
depends.
use a random like that isn't my own. You know what I mean? I mean, people.
I know, but like, who knows how it could be
Yeah,
planted?
I know. I use the airport ones. That's why.
Exactly. Even for example, let's say somebody sneaks in your crib and just throw one on the table. Somebody's gonna take it. Somebody's gonna use it.
True.
And
That's
then even if
fucking
it's
scary.
someone like when you're home, you know we talked about that guy that did the crypto scam.
Oh,
I just watched a doc. Yeah. I just watched a doc.
You finally watched it?
Yeah.
That shit was crazy,
It's crazy.
fam.
It's
Yeah.
actually crazy. But it's like one of those. If one of your homies slip,
Yeah.
then the whole team could go down. They're just looking for like one loose thread.
Yeah.
Really. So imagine like okay, like we wouldn't be like in trouble for anything.
Yeah.
But imagine it all went down because of a charger.
That's fucking crazy. I would be so pissed.
fucked.
I would be in jail like, oh my
That's
god. I would not do time for you. Like if they asked to snitch, yo, just give me like another charger.
That's actually an L.
Give me a real charger, I'll snitch for free.
Oh, you know what else I heard?
What?
Yo, fam, Uber check this out.
What?
Did you know Uber will charge you more on your Uber price if your phone is low battery?
Oh yeah, I saw that too. Yeah,
What the
because you
fuck?
need a ride, right?
Yeah. Yo, I tried it today.
What?
I tried it today with my sister.
And it worked?
So I opened my phone and my phone was at 9%, right?
Yeah.
Then my sister opened her phone and I just saw like the clip on IG Reels. I'm like, yo, let's try this. Apparently that Uber, if your phone is dead or like close to dying, they'll jack up the price. So I tested on my phone, I tested my sister's at the same time, put it to the same location.
No.
My phone was on 9%, her phone was on like 80, whatever. Yo, mine was up like $2.
That's actually real?
Yeah.
Damn, I
it's
thought that was
real,
a myth.
real.
I thought that was a myth.
But it's smart because if you think about it, you're desperate.
Yeah.
You don't have any other choice. You're gonna pay for anything, bro.
Wait, but that's going into your own information though. Like, why would they know your battery? Uber shouldn't know what your battery life is
Well,
at.
you sign off. Did you read the terms and agreements?
No, I didn't.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
mean, I
you
just clicked the agree, man.
none of us look at that shit. And then, like, when you don't look at it, they can really do anything to you.
Oh my god.
Like, I think Facebook, that's why there was a huge thing with Facebook.
Yeah.
Because for a long time, they didn't know, or people, the general public didn't know that because you signed up for Facebook, you have the terms and agreements, any picture, I think this was back in like 2009, 2010, any picture that you posted up on there, they could have used for like a Facebook ad. So you can imagine, let's say you're celebrating Halloween, you have pumpkins and shit, right?
Yeah.
And Facebook wants to put an ad up, and they just so happens they really like your pic. They can use that, make money off of you. You can't say shit. That's wild.
I guess
That's just as wild as the Disney Plus one. You heard the Disney Plus one?
Disney Plus one.
Yo, there's a guy that got like I think he hurt his neck at Disney World or Disneyland.
Yeah, and got a free.
He's trying to sue them. But what happened, because he signed up for Disney Plus, in the terms and agreements, he cannot sue them because he signed up, and in the clause it says you cannot go against that entity. Crazy.
No, not gonna lie, I'd be reading contracts a lot of times, and I'd probably like never read the fine print. You know what I mean?
No, we always read the fine print. I don't know what you say. I
that's
always read
scary.
the fine print.
No, you don't. You don't read that 25
You
pages.
have to. You have to be like that.
No,
Because if
that's
you think about it,
insane.
like if you're not looking, it's one of those where, are you the type of person to look at the ingredients of the food or no?
No.
Then it's up to you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I just eat it. Man.
like God bless you. You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully you're
A
good.
lie? No, that's crazy.
No, because we can. At the end of the day, we're kind of poisoning ourselves. We're kind of like signing up ourselves for stuff, especially when we don't take in the information.
Yeah.
One thing that we're blessed with is choice. Blessed with choice. We're blessed with intelligence to make decisions.
Yeah.
So as long as you make the right decisions, you look into things, you'll be all right.
I seen the Kanye documentary director. He was on an interview and he was like, "Yo, a lot of people have to be careful with what they say and put out in the world."
Why?
Because it's like, you know when Kanye, like the infamous line is like, "Tell God I'll be back in a second. It's so hard to act reckless." And he was saying,
yeah.
And he was saying like, "Yo, Kanye was at his peak with what record? Number one on radio."
It was
Jesus Walks.
Was it Jesus
Yeah,
Walks? I thought it was.
no.
No, it was after.
Yeah, Jesus Walks.
So Jesus Walks is number one.
Is his
first.
number one
Yeah.
radio, and then he said that, "Tell God I'll be back in a second."
That was can't tell me nothing.
Yeah, I know, can't tell me nothing. But look what happened when he said that, though.
Yeah,
the director
yeah.
said, "Look how what he spiraled into."
'Cause what happened
the
was
Sway
the-
interview, the bipolar.
No, even
things.
before that, the
What
car
happened?
crash.
Oh, the car crash.
Yeah, so
didn't know
that's
about
how
that.
Through the Wire came out. So,
Oh, yeah.
So he made Jesus Walks. He made Can't Tell Me Nothing.
Yeah.
All of those tracks, and then later on, he got into an accident. He had to get his jaw wired.
Word.
So that's when shit started going south. for him,
Yeah.
Sadly.
Damn.
And crazy enough, Cootie, I think he even said this in the documentary. Cootie even said there was something telling him to not work with him around that time, or Kanye didn't want to work with him at that time.
Yeah.
And if Cootie was with him, he probably would have been in that car crash.
Yeah, I remember that. Because
Yeah.
remember they had like a falling off. And then they had a falling off again once he got really popular, remember?
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
like
yeah.
at his award show, he was like, "Yo, say what's up to my boy Cootie. He's fucking and
Yeah,
I'm drunk."
and he forgot his name and
that's-
shit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
when I
that's-
knew it was like, fuck, man.
Bro.
Yeah.
But to be fair, like, I guess
Fame hit him so crazy.
Yeah,
though. You
fame hit
can't-
him. When you're put into those, I guess, like beyond what normal life is.
Yeah.
You can't treat somebody like normal life anymore. I
yeah.
guess you know, because they're experiencing something that you can't judge on a perspective how you would treat a regular person.
Yeah.
And not to put people up on a pedestal, because that's definitely not what it is.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, you kind of have to have that understanding of they could be going through so much shit that doesn't even make sense to you.
Yeah, and we always say like we don't put people on a pedestal, but a million people do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's
yeah.
like when you have all those people, it's a shock. You know what I mean? Like, damn, you have to be in public and people know you. That's weird.
Do you think
You can never prepare for that.
Do you think if your life would change where you couldn't like leave, if you're Michael Jackson level, you couldn't leave the house? Would you want to go back, like switch back?
Switch back? Probably. Yeah, probably.
Or would you just live in it because that's what it is?
Nah, I would probably want to go back. Because it's like, yo, on a Friday night, I can just go to the grocery store and not get trampled by people. I've been seeing the paparazzi too. Oh my gosh, the flashing lights all in your face. Nah, there's no way.
I think I don't know, bro, because it's like it's weird when you try to strive for something. Let's say that's some people's dreams, because it is. Some people like that's their goal
you
in
have
life.
to you have to be okay with that.
Yeah,
'Cause that's what you asked for.
That's kind of what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Like if that's what you pray for, that's what you like really want to go for, and that's what comes with it.
Yeah.
Shit, is it disrespectful on your blessings to go, okay, that's not for me anymore because of this part, even though you're gifted with so many other things that put you in that opportunity? Or is it okay to always go back the other way? What do you think? I guess it's always okay, whatever's good for you mentally.
Yeah. But I feel like once you go down that road, like especially the celebrity road, then it goes like you stray farther from God and stuff, because then you start doing the crazy stuff. And you're associated with a lot of people of the same mentality, like, oh, we have to do this to get up there. Then it gets weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would always want to go back, but yeah.
That reminds me of this one story. It's a movie, actually.
Oh, shit.
It's a movie. You know Jennifer's Body with Megan Fox?
Oh yeah, Jennifer's Body.
Yeah. That's actually based on a real crime.
Oh yeah? What was it?
It's based on a real story. Look, so the case is...
Let me see.
So this happened in 1996. It's a true murder of 15-year-old Elise Poller from California.
Okay.
So in Jennifer's Body, the story was there's this girl and she went to a party, and what happened, these three boys, they pretty much coerced her and I guess you could say kidnapped her, put her in this room to do satanic rituals.
What the heck?
Yeah. They ended up doing explicit like things to her. And one of the things that they really needed though was they asked her, "Are you a virgin?"
That's weird.
And that's what was necessary for, I guess, their satanic ritual, right? So this was actually a true story though.
Okay.
So the original story, not the movie, was this happened in March of 1996 in Arroyo Grande, California.
Okay.
Now she was taken, and she was I don't know how to word it. R-word.
Okay.
You know, she was like taken advantage of, and they sacrificed her on pretty much like a satanic ritual. Candles everywhere.
What the heck?
And that was their
So
plan.
random.
And it was interesting because what happened was they had her there for 8 months. So after they killed her, they had the body there for 8 months, and they kept going back to...
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait,
so they
was she
kept
already
going back
dead?
and yeah, she's already dead. It was a dead body. And they continued to use the body.
Oh, that's messed up.
So that's why the movie's called Jennifer's Body. Oh. Yeah. But check this out. So in Jennifer's Body, the movie though... Oh, actually, let me continue on the real story, because the only way the police found out about it and they found her body was because one of the boys, they converted to Christianity. And then he felt bad. He felt so sorry about it. And he went to the police.
What the?
Yeah, because they were Satanists, remember?
And now does one just turn into that?
So what ended up happening in the movie, they did a twist on it. So because she wasn't a virgin, the ritual messed up. And you know in Jennifer's Body, she's like a vampire. She like eats people. So because they messed up the ritual, a demon possessed her. And from then on, she was, I guess, cursed to kill and eat boys. Kill and eat men and boys. And she became like the boy eater.
But that's not what happened in real life though, or that is.
No.
That's just the movie.
That's the movie.
Yeah.
But the real life case, it was used for a satanic ritual. They raped the body and all that stuff.
At a party though, that's so random.
I know.
When was this again?
1996 in California.
They were still doing that shit?
And what's interesting too, they also said part of the reason that they wanted to do the satanic rituals and stuff was because it was a sacrifice to the devil to give their heavy metal band Hatred the craziness to go professional. That's their quote.
What the heck?
So they were like, they were such fans of that dark realm and like that heavy metal sound and all of the culture around it. They wanted to take part in crazy stuff like that.
Does AC/DC count as heavy metal?
No.
Oh,
that's like classic rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, because like in the stories I was reading, there's always a theme of they're trying to summon like the band leader. Because I don't know why, but of all rock bands, like the band leaders has like some higher power. But I've seen like stories of like they're literally on Ouija boards trying to summon
the band leader.
The band leader.
What the
But
fuck?
why the band leader? You know
I
what
don't
mean?
know. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the one thing that's common, because I watch like almost every rock band documentary.
Yeah.
And one thing that's common that always breaks up every single damn rock band is two things: is the jealousy from the lead or
The money, right?
drugs.
Oh, drugs.
Yeah, not
Drugs.
even money. Surprisingly, not money.
Yeah,
because all of them get paid like crazy amounts.
know, yeah,
And
yeah.
also, they're all rock stars. You know what I mean? Like they don't really care about money. They care about living
Yo,
life.
imagine trying to summon Gigi Allen, like a man like Gigi.
That's
Allen.
messed up.
You're literally the guy who literally threw shit on people.
That's messed up, bro. Like, but people are attracted. Like some
Yeah.
people are attracted to that, and I think it's because they bring something to the table that's so beyond what's normal, and because it's beyond that, the people that feel like they're outcasts and they feel like they're beyond normal are attracted to
Spirits and
becoming
stuff.
yeah.
And
If you really bag it, and this is deep, like in anything, in literally anything, whether it be music, sports, movies, if you deep it, there's always a spiritual aspect, even if you don't recognize it.
Facts.
If you deep it like that, there's always a spiritual aspect,
Hidden
even if you don't realize.
A lie. There's this also this super sad case too that relates to spirits.
Yeah.
Cause there was this boy that was trapped like in his own house and he tried to call for his mom.
Oh.
Yeah. So her name was Karen McDonald and she had a kid.
Yeah.
And the boy was named, his name was Michael. So Michael is 27 years old and he has autism, right? So when Karen and Michael moved into their house, their new house with their own family, they said in an interview that the house's energy was so high. Like
elevated high?
no,
Like, what
it's
do you mean?
like spiritually high, right?
In a bad way or good way though?
In like good and bad ways.
Okay.
Yeah. So when they moved in, it was all good. They said they felt some paranormal experiences, but nothing like they couldn't handle.
Yeah.
Like they would see like doors swinging open, but like they weren't, because it wasn't like killing them, right?
Yeah.
So there was one day, right, where Michael went to his dad's place, right? And his dad taught him how to shoot a strap. Right? And
okay.
that night, Michael came back to his mom's house when the energy is super high, and he went into the washroom and he went in the shower. And that's when he took what he learned from his dad and he committed.
Wait.
In the shower. Bop.
Just him.
Yeah, him by himself. Bop.
Yeah.
Right? In the shower. After that, that's when the mom said it started getting really cursed.
Because spirits started coming
Yeah,
in?
because now they said when you reach like the top of the stairs, it felt like you were in cold water, they said.
Oh.
And everyone around Karen would start dying the same way
Wait, what do
that
you mean?
Michael died. So I think the fiance of Karen died by
Gunshot?
yeah,
Same thing?
No, suicide. Yeah, the same thing. The grandparents died by
Damn.
So why is it a coincidence that they all died the same death
same
as
way.
Michael, right? So this is when it gets weird because 2 weeks after, Karen gets a weird feeling to go into Michael's room.
Yeah.
I can't say the context of like what's in it, but the note said something like, I blame my dad for this, right? And they know that Michael is still trapped in the house and something won't let it go, right? So they call like the paranormal investigator, and I'll show you the video. Michael is super active once the spirit box comes on. It's like he's
the spirit of him.
yeah, the spirit. It's like he's trying to get out. He's like, Mom, help.
Nah,
There's
bro.
something keeping me at this house. I can't leave. Look, listen to it. Like, this is not no Queen Mary shit where we don't hear nothing, bro. So this is the spirit box. Listen.
What is it? Oh shit, the mom said it sounds like it.
Okay, one message. Mom. You heard that?
Oh my god.
And he said, say something. Mom.
Yo, that's literally a plot to like The Conjuring type shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like that.
Oh,
it's like
shit.
that. Where,
Yeah.
because you're not supposed to go back
You're
and
not.
talk to the
No,
dead.
no, but they did this because they wanted they wanted to tell Michael to leave the house.
Oh.
Yeah, because they didn't get like consent and stuff like that.
Why leave though? Like,
I don't know. And then it was crazy because the paranormal investigator went up into the same washroom.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, I feel something super heavy right now. It's telling me that I can't leave. Like some guy is keeping him here." And
shit.
theories that was the father trying to keep him there.
The spirit of the
The
father?
spirit of the father.
Wait, what happens to the father? Like he passed away before?
I think so. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, shit.
But they said a male was trying to keep him here. That's just a theory. I don't know
Yeah.
if the father died, but a male tried to keep him there, but the female tried to tell him to leave.
Yo, if you take it in, like all of these stories you hear of spirits being stuck or
Yeah.
demons possessing people, it's always for the same things. If
Yeah.
you bag it, it's always for usually they're trying to get more out of life, or they're trying to like, let's say, get a shortcut out of something. They wanna still be with their family member. They wanna do something that's beyond what life is supposed to be for them.
Yeah, yeah.
And then what happens? They get cursed into that realm. And what happens then? They get taken advantage of by other spirits,
Yeah.
in that realm that know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
And you're just pretty much an empty vessel.
And I think that Michael wasn't ready. Like in his mind, he wasn't ready to go yet. But that was just the spirits talking to him to leave. So I feel like Michael didn't even know any better. You know what I mean?
No, if you take it in like that, like if you think about our bodies being vessels, and we're just vessels for spirit,
Yeah.
right? Like your spirit, the Holy Spirit, or evil spirit,
Yeah.
right?
Anything can take it over, fam. I've
If you
seen it
think
at
about
church.
it.
Yo, there's good and bad. You can get took over by the Holy Spirit in church. I've seen it where people start talking in tongues.
Yeah.
And then the bad side, if you actually do the Ouija board shit, like your eyes turn and you get possessed. Like
know.
it's what you want to to get in you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
So just be careful what you wish for.
Now, a lot of you guys might know me from the podcast, but if you followed me from the very beginning, and Gavin too, you might have known that we actually started with streetwear. Now, growing up as young entrepreneurs, even before the podcast, when we launched our websites for the first time, there were so many different options on how to do it, some harder and some easier than others, but the best way, hands down, and the ones we still use to this day, is Shopify. So with Shopify, it makes it super easy and super simple. Some of the biggest brands you've shopped before use Shopify to run their websites. What I love about it the most is you get all of your analytics, all of your shipping details, and everything to know about your customers in one place. Plus, you have access to all these different applications that can help your business prosper that all of these other sites don't really have the infrastructure for. So whether you're starting a new clothing brand or if you're launching any new products, with Shopify, you can get your business started super quick and super easy, no problem. And trust me guys, once you start and you start hearing those cha-ching sounds from your Shopify app, you'll be motivated to keep going and growing your business. So upgrade your business and get the same checkout as stores like Skims. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/jumpers. That's JUMPERS, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/jumpers to upgrade your selling today. That's shopify.com, JUMPERS.
Dog.
I heard something really interesting with with AI, with ChatGPT.
A ghost story?
No, they
Oh.
asked ChatGPT how they can leave the matrix.
What the fuck?
Yeah, how they can leave the matrix and leave what reality is right now. And interesting enough,
what
it
was
says
the-
something weird, right?
I think I know the way, fam. Like
Wait, how?
how the kid
Leaving?
how the kid did it.
Not exactly.
Okay.
No, actually, that's not what ChatGPT said.
Okay.
So what ChatGPT said, this is interesting, but like it makes sense, but also it's still not a good answer. The AI said to make a pyramid.
What?
Exactly. I know. Like, what the
Make
fuck does
a
that mean?
pyramid.
Yeah. Well, if you think about it, right? Like these ancient civilizations that people say are more highly spiritual, powered, or intellectual in spirits, right?
Yeah.
And all that spiritual stuff. Well, what did they all have in common?
What?
They're building pyramids all around the world. The ancient Aztecs, the Egyptians, everyone.
Okay.
But why a pyramid? But why?
Wait, so to escape the matrix,
To
you have
escape the matrix, you have to make a pyramid.
like
That's what the AI said. That's literally what the AI said.
Yo.
But why the fuck?
Yeah. It does. I don't know,
It
fam.
doesn't like I don't even know like what would even be
A portal. So those pyramids have portals. That's what
some people say. Some people say like it could be a portal. Some people say so one theory is it resembles an hierarchy or even just like levels of consciousness. So in a way, like it will be a diagram. So you can imagine back in the day, they didn't even have diagrams and shit. They didn't have no bar graphs. You can't even understand.
like,
you know what I'm saying?
Whatever was there.
Like drawings were different.
Yeah.
The concept of a bar graph and understanding charts, that didn't exist. So if you think about it in my head, the way I perceive it on a spiritual level, a pyramid's like this, right? Throwing up the Illuminati. But like a pyramid's like this. What do you have at the bottom? You have pretty much a wider base and the top is very thin, right? But if you think about it, what it does, it resembles how many people are on a low and how many people are on a high.
Also, if you're like at the top, you're a higher conscience.
Higher conscience or even just like higher frequency, or whatever you may call it, right? And most of the time, to reach the top of the frequency or go higher and higher, less and less people will join you. If you think about it, right?
Okay.
Less and less people will join you. Now, this is where it gets messed up too. What's the satanic symbol?
What is? Oh, the star.
It's upside down. Like that. It's upside down now. It's like this. It's like this. You get it? It's upside down pyramid.
Yeah.
In the star, you know how it has that star?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I get it now. Yeah.
Now check this out. So there's an interview. I forgot exactly what the interviewer's name was, but it was Liam Payne. It was Liam Payne's in the interview on this talk show, and it had Salma Hayek, and there's another actor beside it. I'm gonna show you the video.
Okay.
What people are saying when Liam Payne was speaking out, and he was speaking out about a Diddy party, fam. Yeah, you speaking out about a Diddy party, but what he was speaking out on, if you look closely at Salma Hayek and the other guy, look what they do with their hands. Look.
Wait.
Look.
Wait, so he was. Oh,
This is before.
Way before, like this happened.
This is before like he passed away.
No. That's.
Watch
that's
this.
fucked.
Went over to say hello to P. Diddy, and Jay-Z was there, and Leonardo DiCaprio was
name dropping, talking about the Diddy party.
To Jay-Z, you're not allowed to lean in.
And both of them at the same time.
Shoved me like this, and I went flying across
So
the
both of
room.
them at the same time, they make like a hand symbol. And look, this is a common hand symbol that's used in, I guess, the elite group, Illuminati.
The way they like cross their
whatever
hands.
you want to call it.
Yo.
Yeah.
So
It's all connected. Man.
That's crazy.
And it shows you like now when you look at people on these talk shows or you look at celebrities in this thing, like you can have a sense of who's who or like who's doing what for what.
Yeah.
I don't want to believe everybody's on that side though. I don't think so.
Because I don't know if you've seen the recent Nick Jonas concert when he had a laser pointed at him. Because I'm thinking now that, because I didn't know that before. So Liam Payne was at a Diddy party and probably all of the Jonas brothers were there with him too. So would they get rid or like, you know what I mean? Wouldn't they go
you mean
after...
the One Direction, sorry. One
Oh,
Direction.
I mean, yeah, sorry. Not... Oh, yeah, the One Direction people.
Yeah.
But wouldn't they go after...
The other
whole
people?
group? Yeah, because I've seen one where he was on stage and there was a laser, right? And he came down. He was like, time out.
Oh, word.
Yeah, he ran off stage.
The thing is like, it's obviously hard to take out a lot of people. You know what I mean? So the best way you could do it is just set examples, and that's used in the Mafia.
True.
That's used in literally any sense of power. Make an example out of somebody. Look at the Hunger Games. That's what they wanted to do. Like if you watch the movies. They never want an example of rebellion because an example of rebellion is a lot more dangerous than, you know,
True.
than it could be perceived as, because it could grow, it could be bigger, people could be taken different ways, this and that, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Okay, going back to the pyramids though, there's another thing I learned.
Yeah.
Check this out. And it's a theory about bells.
Bells. Okay.
What the fuck was a bell for?
Oh, to get someone's attention.
To get someone's attention, make noise, right?
Yeah.
Why did the churches have them?
To get
People to come to church, right? But check this out.
what?
Check this out, right? There's a theory people are saying, and this is ancient. The bells, the shape of bells and the way they were made, if you really look at them, it's almost made spiritually. Like they put spiritual knowledge into the bells because it would give a frequency off when it's hit.
Oh, okay.
So you know those those bowls, the sound bowls.
Yeah,
and it zens you out.
Yeah, it zens you out.
And it will hit certain frequencies. Now, if you can imagine, every certain hours or every time there's church, to prepare the people to come to church, they would ring the bells. And what's being sent out? A frequency. So whether it be a good frequency or a bad frequency, most likely it was a good one.
Right?
Now, World War II, ready?
Okay.
World War II, there was a huge initiative to destroy what? Church bells.
So it wouldn't bring people together?
The theory goes not to bring people together, but to lift people up to a higher consciousness. And during the war, there was a big, like, I guess they're trying to. They're really, really trying to destroy as much bells as possible. They ended up using, they tried using the metal for obviously like weapons and this and that. But the conspiracy is the reason they wanted to take out all the bells was because it was actually lifting up the consciousness of everybody.
So they didn't want
the theory.
that positive energy on them.
Yeah.
Damn. Jhene Aiko does that at her concerts.
Use a bell?
Yeah, no, like you know those what do you call those? Those bowls that you said that.
Oh, the,
like,
the singing bowls.
Yeah, she takes a pause, I think mid or end of the concert, and she goes and she like zens
that
out
shit, right?
the whole arena.
Interesting.
Which is kind of a good idea because it's like, oh yeah, you want your fans to be on a good level with you.
There's a Jhene Aiko song. I forgot exactly what it was, but my sister
She's
showed me
super
a while.
spiritual, yeah.
But there's one that's like about her selling her soul, something
Wait,
like that.
what?
Let me look for it because
Jhene?
I don't remember it.
That's fun.
Yeah. Let me just see real quick.
Jhene selling her soul is unheard of, man. That's like Miss Spiritual.
Oh, it's called Sailing Souls. That's the song.
Yeah, but is it about selling your soul or like
So-
talking about souls in general?
Okay, listen to the song though, and you let me know. Oh, she changed the name.
Oh, to what?
Sailing, not selling.
Wait, what?
She changed the name of the song to
So
Sailing,
it's
not selling.
selling souls now? Oh no, it's sailing, not selling.
It used to be called Sailing Souls, but now it's called Sailing, not selling.
Okay, then that tells you that it's not selling, bro. It
No,
literally
but
just told you.
listen to the lyrics though, and
Yeah.
and if you listen to it, because we talk about this all the time, like
Yeah.
when you say lyrics, when you sing along with it, what are you doing? You're manifesting it for yourself, right?
Yeah.
You're doing like a spell on yourself, if anything. Hold on, I'm just gonna go. Listen,
Sailing.
if that's the chorus of the song,
Yeah, but it said don't sell your soul.
no,
And then
but
it said
but the
sailing
chorus is different though,
souls.
because the source is saying. You know what I mean?
I
though? Like
guess.
what's being repeated in your head? The don't's not being repeated. Come on.
No, but it's sailing.
Come
It's a double
on.
entendre, bro. You don't understand, bro. It's sailing. You know what I mean?
No, bro.
That's the last one. She says sell, so she says don't, and then sell, and then sailing.
I know, but if you listen to it, it just sounds like selling the whole time.
I guess so. That might be in your head. I don't know.
Listen, the whole time, if you listen to it, it only sounds like she's saying sell.
Actually, yeah, it's kind of weird. Sail.
So imagine that's the chorus of the song, bro. That's the chorus of the song. You're singing to yourself. Come on.
And you're like,
that shit is
it's like in your
demonic.
conscious now. Oh, you know when you talked about the real life Freddy Krueger?
Yeah.
There's a real life Freddy Krueger doll. I think this is the real.
What do you mean, like a doll? Like
Yeah, like because we've talked about every single doll, right? But I didn't know about this one.
What is
so
it?
it's supposedly the deadliest doll because it has the same abilities as Freddy Krueger.
Oh, like nightmares?
Yes.
Nah.
So, this was found in a thrift store by someone. So when those people finally found out at the thrift store, they said they had a good energy about it and something was calling to buy it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because of how it was crafted. So when they bought it, the house was super normal. And then they said that they had dreams, right? And guess what what happened in their dreams?
What?
Fam, the same thing as Freddy Krueger. They died in their dreams because their dreams gave them heart attacks.
Oh shit.
This is called the shadow doll because it would.
What did it look like?
Here, I'll show you. It was weird. It was like look, this is what it looked like. So imagine you're at a thrift store and this is
bro.
this is calling
That
you.
already looks fucked up. That looks messed up off the bat. Off
yeah,
rip.
I know. So guess who? Right after the original owners died.
Yeah.
Guess who they gave it to? We talked about them before.
Who did-
Paranormal investigators. Warren.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gave it to the Warrens. So the Warrens have it right now, and they said that everybody who has like walked by it has probably like passed away because in their nightmares, the doll would come and give them a nightmare heart attack.
shit.
Right?
Yeah.
So they got another paranormal investigator, and the same thing that was told. This doll, he said, was meant for evil intent.
Yeah.
And that a witch cursed it so that it would go into people's dreams.
Damn,
Yeah,
bro.
so it was a Freddy Krueger doll.
So that would just like slip into everyone that I guess used it or
Yeah,
what?
used it, touched it, or even like walked by it without the right like. Because Ed and Thing are used to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they have bare like rituals
they
or
have
precautions. They have the instructions ready.
Exactly.
Off rip.
Yeah. But if like a Sam and Kobe say like they don't like they're just for a YouTube video.
That's
if
the
they
thing,
walk
right?
by
Like,
it, boom.
It's kind of wild to think like all of those people that do ghost investigations,
Yeah.
spiritual investigations, are they equipped though?
Yeah.
And when I'm saying equipped, I'm not talking about like to look for the ghost, but
Yeah.
to protect.
Yeah. There's people like saying in the recent Sam and Kobe one that he was faking, like getting possessed. Because
Like how?
Like, because I think in one of them, I think it was Sam, he was like in a chair and then like they called the spirit box and stuff. And then he did like a smirk or something.
word.
And I don't know if it's real or fake, but obviously, you know what I mean? I'm not in the thing, so I don't know if it's real or fake, but comments are saying that it was that they're doing the most now.
That's part of it though. That's kind
Yeah.
of like part of it.
Yeah, it's entertainment at the end of the day.
Yeah, at the end of the
if
day,
it
it's
is fake, like I
entertainment.
don't blame them. We did the same shit. We do jump scares in our video.
Yo, but we don't fake anything. Like we didn't fake anything.
Yeah, my reaction is real, but like, okay, say like I got fake. Okay, but Josh getting fake possessed, that was fake.
To be honest though, like,
What?
Like that
Oh,
was
fuck.
that. No, but if you take it like
Yeah.
that was weird to Josh, no?
Yeah, but I feel like he was just doing that because nothing was happening. That's
I
why I
don't
don't
know,
blame Sam
bro.
because maybe nothing was happening, so he had to spice it up a little. You know?
I don't know. Like you don't know sometimes.
Yeah, we don't know,
You don't
we
know.
don't know.
Like it's only until you experience it yourself.
Yeah.
It's only until you experience it yourself. Let's say, what if he was going through some shit and he was trying to tell us stuff? How would we know he's telling the truth? We wouldn't.
Yeah, I guess.
In like literally anything. If I dead ass saw, let's say, a creature, and I made a video, I'm like, holy fuck, I just seen a creature. It was right there, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to explain what I saw. I sound crazy, this and that. Nans don't have footage. But what if I genuinely saw it? How are people gonna believe me?
No, but I knew Josh's was fake though, because he's saying, "Yeah, let's go." Like that's some shit that we would say and troll. I don't know. It might have been real. It might have been not.
Okay, but going to what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like if you were to actually see something,
Then then no man's would know. Like I understand that, but like there's something that's so obvious that.
I guess.
Like the Andrew Dawson thing. Do you actually think that Andrew Dawson actually saw something, or he was doing this for publicity?
I know he died. That's for real.
Yeah, but do you think he just said that?
I don't know.
Yeah, because we don't know, right?
I actually
Yeah.
I can't tell you. Like for all we know, what if certain things were real and then certain things weren't?
Yeah.
Like we actually don't know any of that. Like a little bit could have been he actually saw something, and then more he played it off because he's getting views.
Yeah. See, okay, so I'm gonna
know?
show you a video. Let's see if you think this is real too. Because
Okay.
I know you like abandoned washrooms in like schools
Yeah.
have been a theme that we always play into, like because you remember the Philippines one, like the one you even went to, like the bathroom is
yeah,
usually
yeah,
the
yeah,
most paranormal for some reason.
I don't
right?
know why that is though.
I don't know. Yeah, they just hide there. So there was this guy, 2024, this recent.
Okay.
So he posted a video and it's going viral where he goes into an abandoned washroom, right?
Yeah.
And he pulls out his phone and he starts talking. I think he starts talking in Spanish, but the translation said that, "Oh, guys, I'm here by myself. Like, there's no one here around me, but I'm getting this weird feeling."
Yeah.
Right? So he's there and he's going into each stall and he's like, "Okay, nobody's there, right?" When he turns around, he hears a knock from one of the stalls that he just went in,
Yeah.
right? So this is where it gets weird. So I'll show you the video, see if you believe this is real. Cause you have to catch it really fast. You see something in the stall. So it was like fucking with him. It knocked when he was facing the mirror. He turned around, went in, nothing. It knocked again and you can see it.
No way.
Yeah, hold on. Just look like that. I believe this is real.
Let me see.
Okay, boom. So he's in the washroom. You have to catch it, right? So he's in the washroom alone. Okay, catch it.
Wait. Go back.
Catch it again. Look in the crack. Ready?
Yeah. Oh.
But look. He went right. Like there's no stoppage in the video. Watch. There's no stoppage. Right. Oh, you see the face? Go up. There's no one there.
No.
So it's like messing with him.
Yeah.
You can't Photoshop. That's not AI, bro.
Okay. I'm gonna say something crazy to you. Ready?
Yeah.
So the few times that I've seen like a spirit, few times, and I think I've seen, it's always like it feels like it's not there, but it is there.
It is.
You know what I'm saying, though?
I told you.
Like it'll look like it's not.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. It'll like play with your mind to believe, like manifest it more.
Yeah. So I think I said this before. I said this on the Sabrina episode with her sister.
Okay.
How I woke up and like in my dream, there's a spirit standing like by my closet.
Yeah.
And then when I woke up, I saw it for like a split second, and then my eyes changed that it was just the clothes and the shape of it.
Oh my God.
And in my head, I'm like, okay, it was just the shape of the clothes, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
Boom,
yeah.
done. Thinking back, I'm like, okay, what if that's how it's shown? You get what I mean?
Like a shadow figure. It's not supposed to be it, but it is.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I get it, yeah.
Like that's how it's shown. It's not shown through what our eyes think is unperceivable or
Yeah,
cannot be. What if it's shown through ways it can be shown to you?
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense to you guys, I can't put a head here if there's no shape that resembles a head. If you get what I mean?
Yeah, true. After you said that story, I wanted to see it because I was like, yo, what if it comes in my room? You know what I mean? Because and once you leave and go back to thing, I'm here with the spirits.
You know, I had a theory about it,
What?
and it's kind of scary, and I think about it sometimes. So, fuck, I should probably get rid of it. But
Okay.
I got a jacket I thrifted, and it's a military jacket, and it's like a real desert
Oh, no.
army jacket, and it has somebody's name. So 100%, it's somebody's like military jacket, like whether they died or not.
Authentic though?
Yeah,
Milita-
yeah. Like it was used in war probably.
Oh, that's insane.
So I don't know for sure, because it could just be someone donated it, whatever,
Yeah.
blah blah. But if it is, it's right there.
What? In
the
your
closet, yeah.
That's why. Yo, sometimes, bro, when you're gone, I hate going out, like, of my room.
Yo.
You know what I mean? Because I look in your room and it just gives me some eerie-ass vibes. Like, you should not.
It's because it's empty. That's
Yeah,
why.
I
It's
know.
because it's empty. It's
And
vacant.
it's been vacant so long, that's like, yo, there's gotta be something. Like, you know what I mean? There's gotta be something.
Yo, it's like Jujutsu. I don't know if you watch Jujutsu Kaisen, but they're like, they occupy spaces that are just
Yeah.
empty just because it's empty.
Yeah,
Like,
yo, this plane video will make you not like, cause you know how like after everyone's gone,
Yeah.
like the workers clean and stuff, right?
yeah.
And there's nobody on the plane. Obviously, it's abandoned, right? So you would think that a plane has a lot of spirits. So there's this guy who also took a video that was cleaning like after hours, stuff like that, and he was with two other workers, right? The two workers, oh, they're done cleaning all the seats, blah blah blah. There's like, okay, I'll just clean the back of the plane, and then
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
be going. So they close the door on him and he stays after hours. So he's like flaunting, oh, yo, I'm at the back of the plane. Nobody's here. I could sleep here, bro. And he's like freestyling. He's singing songs.
Yeah.
Bro, all you see in the video in the corner, the seatbelts are all buckled. When he's freestyling, like he's making jokes, all you see is the seatbelt drop on the chair. You want to see the video?
Let me see.
Oh my God. This guy thought he was
No
alone.
way.
And it was one of those ones like, yo, I actually believe it too because it's like, yo, you can't Photoshop that.
He's just alone.
He alone, look. Alone in the plane, dog.
Nah.
Someone in the
No,
comments,
that's you kinda crazy.
Someone in the comments said his freestyle is so bad the ghost
They didn't
was-
have to leave.
Look,
Right. Sitting on the back of the plane. Y'all probably think I'm doing this for fame.
Nah. Cause for it to move
to
like
move,
that, unless
yeah.
somebody's across from it with a string.
no, obviously
That's the only
you're
way.
not planning that. You can't get on the plane unless you're an employee.
Oh,
If it was just hanging, then maybe like, okay, I understand. Maybe wind would have blown it, but fam, it was like this. Then it flew.
okay, that's kind of wild.
weird,
That's actually
bro.
kind of wild. Okay,
That's
okay.
weird.
Yo, but if I was alone in somewhere, you kind of have to make a presence. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
And I told you this before, right?
Uh-huh.
Like if you walk into somewhere empty or somewhere vacant, and this are everybody that's scared of spirits and this and that. If you walk in with intention, if you walk in with faith,
Yeah.
you won't get stopped. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't get fucked with. It's the people with weak faith, or it's the people that have, I guess, weak energy, even in a sense. Like if you
yeah.
think about it, all the time, in all of these hauntings, the victims are what? The victims are usually the people that are already weak, that have been through like tragedy, and then they get taken into darker depths because they're in a low point.
Yeah.
You know? And one of the stories I heard, or like one of the common cases, is whenever people go ghost hunting or spiritual investigations, they always say it's the person that's at the lowest point in their life, or the person that has the weakest energy, even just physical health or whatever it may be, is the person that gets affected. Which makes sense though, because on the frequency of it, it's hard to take down a giant. It's easy to kill a mouse, you know?
Yeah. That's why it's like, that's why mans were like, when we were at the Queen Mary's, like, yo, okay, let's leave first and leave the lowest vibration in the room.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, but that was the only way we would probably see something. Yeah.
No,
because no ghost is gonna, if you see some guy that's so heavy and fit, I'm not gonna go outside. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You watch Beetlejuice?
No, I haven't. I don't like Beetlejuice. I don't like the aesthetic of it.
It's creepy still. It's creepy still.
I don't like it.
But it's really interesting because it's like, it gives a perspective of what I guess the afterlife or hell would be for people. And the way to depict it is a waiting room.
What do you mean?
Like, it's a waiting room and
For
you have
what?
to take a number.
What the
And
heck?
you have to stay there for like centuries.
And do what? Just
Wait for your turn, fam.
Holy smokes.
Isn't that fucked up?
Wait, what? That's like purgatory, no? So it's like...
It's, yeah, well, that's I think that's a form of hell, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But isn't that crazy?
Yeah. No, but I've seen enough of like, you know, the paranormal, like how you're going back to like the lowest frequency. They said that also that it's the most scared that would get affected by it.
Oh,
right?
really?
And I was like, it makes sense because like whenever I see Sophia in your old ghost vlogs, she wasn't like scared of shit, and she was probably not gonna be the
She's
one.
chilling.
She's chilling the whole time.
So,
but the people that aren't scared of it, you know what I mean, wouldn't get affected because if you're not scared of, that's already high frequency.
Deadass, I think it's that Chainsaw effect, the Chainsaw Man effect. So in Chainsaw Man, the more energy
You
is
put
put
in
to
it,
it,
it grows.
the bigger it grows, the stronger it becomes.
Yeah.
So like there's such thing as like a chainsaw demon, and because chainsaws are scary, more people that are scared of it, the demon is stronger.
Yeah.
And one of the most powerful ones is a ghost one, and then the most powerful one is a gun one.
Yeah.
So I think if you put energy to it or you manifest it in itself, it becomes something. And it's the same thing if you deep it, bro. That's the same thing in who you are and who you want to become.
Okay.
If you deep it like that. Check it out, right? So let's say you want to be a more positive person.
Yeah.
If you don't put energy into wanting to be that, or you don't put energy into expressing that,
okay,
it will never manifest itself to be, if that makes sense. Like you cannot be something and wish to be something without works of it. Because it's all hand in hand.
Yeah.
Right?
That's true.
And then that's one thing I want to get to was like faith. So let's say you love Jesus, right? And you truly believe. Okay, but what does that mean? Just faith without works. What does that mean? Is that truly faith?
Nah. That's like, what do you call it? People have that specific name
Hypocrites.
for that. No, not hypocrites. Lukewarm Christians?
Lukewarm, yeah.
Yeah, lukewarm Christians.
So, and if you bag it like that, like, yo, okay, you believe, right? You have faith in this, but to have faith and to believe is to practice. Yes or no?
True. That's a bar.
And is that not the true believing? Is that not the true knowing, right? Because if we just say we do blah, 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 and say we are blah, 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 if you think about it, there's no trying to be, there is be, right?
Yeah.
And the same thing, like if you wanted to become a YouTuber, right? Were you already a YouTuber or were you trying to become a YouTuber? What? You were a YouTuber.
Oh, okay.
You get what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You're not, that point of like wanting to become doesn't bring you anywhere. It's the actually doing and in the motion of doing is you are.
Yeah.
If I make videos on YouTube, I'm a YouTuber. Boom. If I think about making videos on YouTube, am I a YouTuber?
Yeah.
You're just thinking.
You're just a spectator, I guess. A viewer.
It's not moving into motion. It's not manifesting itself. It never could be.
Yeah. That's true, bro.
So in anything, right?
Yeah. I feel like we talk about it like since day one. That's been a core like
manifestation
and energy. Like I feel like that's always the core themes. Like if like there was a Jumpers Jump movie, those themes would be there. You know what I mean?
It's crazy how like it's always been around my life, but I never had a word to it, or I never had like I guess ways to explain it, if that makes sense.
True.
it's like before you learn what air is, you're already breathing as a child. But did you know it's made out of oxygen and O2 and you know all of these things? You didn't know all those technical terms.
Yeah, and
but
before,
now you have a better understanding.
Yeah, and before it's like seeing faith before, it's like I'm trying to rethink of what like did I have the same faith back then? You know what I mean, as to now, because I shouldn't only be having this type of faith when something's already in motion, right? It should be before it too, like that you have faith in yourself, right? And I always try to go back and be like, yo, did I have the same faith, or was I still being grateful of the things I had back then? You know what I mean? And I was like, okay, yeah, I probably was, because like I wouldn't be here if I wasn't grateful for the stuff I was. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or you'll fall into like problems. I don't know. I honestly believe the times people fall into problems is the at least the problems that they cause themselves. Is because they literally put themselves in positions and they didn't take, I guess, the right choice, or we made the wrong decisions. And it's never too late though. I think that's the biggest thing is like you can fuck up a billion times in your life. Yeah. But you can always go back to God.
A lie?
And then that's the biggest thing. And there was a theory, I think homie said it on podcast.
Who?
There's a homie said it on the podcast.
I thought his name was homie.
He said, you'll always, I don't know if you were on the podcast with me when we were talking about it. We said, no matter what, like, you'll have God, right?
Yeah.
God will never leave you. Now, check this out. Even when you lose everything, you'll lose everything and then only have what?
God. Yeah, he'll always be
and
there.
And you bag it though, right?
Yeah.
Like, let's say you're in a moment where you start losing stuff, blah, 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 blah. The one thing will happen is you'll lose everything but have one thing.
Yeah. I think I seen that podcast then.
Was it with us? It might have been with us.
It might have been. Yeah, I remember that. Because it's like, that's facts. Because a lot of people on TikTok that I seen, because now a lot of Christian stuff is popping up on my TikTok. And it's about like how they're criticizing this one girl that was a bottle girl before. But she went into faith, and that's not right.
So they're criticizing people that changed?
That changed.
But why? That's like the whole point of Christianity.
I know, that's the thing, because change is supposed to happen.
That's literally the point of Christianity.
Yeah.
Jesus partied with the sinners.
Yeah.
Jesus changed. Mary Magdalene was, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? She did stuff. Like, all of these people were sinners.
Yeah.
And it was never too late for them. They came back and became, faithful.
Exactly, bro.
Became good people.
Yeah. You just have to always turn to the right side, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it that's weird to me that people are like knocking on it.
Yeah.
And that's the faith they follow. It's like, how are you gonna hate on someone trying to come home?
Yeah.
Why would you ever hate on someone trying to come home? That's messed up.
That's a bar.
And you know the Prodigal Son story?
I don't.
You don't know the Prodigal Son in the Bible?
I didn't read that one yet. I didn't get to that.
Bible study real quick. Prodigal Son story pretty much is his son. You definitely heard of it. There's his son, and he had all of these. He had money was given to him by his parents, and he was sent out to go, I think, to school or something. This is just the story I remember.
Okay.
But he was sent out to go do big things, get good work, blah, blah, blah. He went into the city. He spent all the money, though. All the hard-earned money the father and the family was saving up for him, spent it on partying, drugs, girls, everything.
Yeah.
And eventually, he became, I think, like a slave or whatever. But he hit a very low point in his life. And eventually he said, you know what? I can still come home. So he went home, and he's expecting, the reason he never went home though, before that, he's expecting that he would be hated, he would be treated differently, that the father's gonna be so upset and he'll never take him home, he wants him to die, blah, blah, blah. But no, it wasn't like that. What happened was, he came home, and the father said, my son has returned. Let's celebrate.
Oh yeah, I know
Let
the
us
story.
celebrate.
Yeah, I remember this.
Get the fattest lamb, we'll eat, feast, this and that. But there's another character in the story, the other brother. And the brother goes to the father and says, yo, why are we doing all of this for him? You know what he did to our money? Like, what's going on here? Why are we celebrating? He messed us up.
Yeah.
And the father said, he doesn't, like, his son has returned. We will rejoice, you know? If someone comes home, you celebrate it. No matter how many times they fucked up, no matter how many times they did you wrong.
A lie.
You bring them home, you know?
Yeah, that's facts. God never leaves.
And you never want to be the other brother.
Yeah.
And you never want to be the brother like, yo, he's coming home and we're like celebrating.
Yeah.
But he's been a good boy the whole time. If he falls, we'll celebrate the same way.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Bro. Yeah.
And it's that mentality. Like, if you're in that mentality of, I'm against this person, I'm against that person, I'm against that person, your whole life you'll have enemies all around you.
Yeah.
But if you change the perspective of, I want to be better to help that person. I want to be better to help that person. What happens? You become a blessing.
Yeah.
You're a living blessing. So you want to be a living blessing or a
To
living
other
enemy?
people. Yeah, lie, bro. Yeah.
And that's how I think people should look at career, shit, like anything, like competition, even in sport. Like, you want to be great for what? To inspire, right?
Yeah,
to be a blessing for other people. You don't want to be great to be freaking a tyrant and just shit on other people. You never want to do that.
Yeah. That's why I fuck with Kai and Ty Lil, because they're always shouting out God whenever. Like, you can be at the biggest stage, they'll still shout out. You know what I mean? Even though it might get censored, they're always shouting it out.
Yeah, because that's honestly like, that's why I want to do my stuff. That's why I do everything I do. And I didn't get there for a while though. I'm not gonna cap. Like,
I didn't get there either.
I wasn't like that all the time.
Yeah, I feel like it was a domino though, because as soon as you started getting into it, I started getting into it more. Because I feel like we hang with each other so much that it had to, like, you know what I mean?
And that's the point. Like, hopefully I can even just trickle a little bit here and there in the pod, and then it'll make a difference. Because even just a little bit of difference to save someone's life,
for sure,
that's a big difference in the world, in my opinion.
I always think, bro, because it's like, if I did this, like, say I did this by myself, like with no one, I just did my own YouTube career and stuff, like the Hollywood. You know who I grew up watching, like, it's these rappers, right? So that's all I know. Like, once I get money, I'm gonna get these jewelry, I'm gonna get this house, you know what I mean? And I would probably fall into like I would probably be in LA right now partying with all the homies, you know what I mean? Like, it would have been bad. Like,
I get you.
I'm glad that it set me this way, because it's like, that's the only way. And I've seen it. I don't know if we talked about this like in detail.
Yeah.
But like how you can tell that a person would mock a prayer when you're doing it with them. Yeah. And the big one is the Ice Spice prayer.
I see that. Yeah, I see that.
But I'm not going to talk about that one. I'll talk about after. But there was another one. There's this TikToker famous for going around and praying for people, right?
Yeah.
And he came across a Satanist. And he was like, even if you believe in this, let me just pray for you, right?
Yeah.
And they were breaking down the whole video. As soon as the video starts and they hold hands, he released it and he did this, right? And it was so crazy, because I'm remembering what Ice Spice did
the same shit
at the end of the Ty Lil prayer when they were praying. She threw up that sign, right?
Yeah.
And she was like dancing and she was mocking it. And a person on TikTok broke it down. That's how they mock it. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
And when Ice Spice was talking to her friend, remember they got into an argument?
Yeah.
There was a leaked audio that went out, and she was like, "Oh, blah blah blah. What do you mean our souls? We already did, like, our souls already need to be saved. If anything," that's exactly what she said. Our
Spice said this?
Yeah, because they were talking about how they were getting in conflicts, and like her friend like said, "Oh, your soul," and then, like, she was like, "No, both of our souls need to be saving. If anything." There's an audio of Ice Spice saying that. Yeah.
That's sad, bro.
Sad,
like,
bro.
It's not worth all of that stuff, bro.
And you can see it mocking, like, it pisses me off when she did that shit.
See, all these things that celebrities have, like the luxuries of the world, this and that, like, that's not what makes you happy.
It doesn't.
That's not what makes you happy. That's what gives you pleasure.
For
if you want pleasure,
yep.
That's what gives you pleasure. There's cheaper shit that will give you pleasure.
Look what's happening to all the celebrities right now. Like, they have their moment of glory at the top of the hill, but shit, with fast money and fast fame, it all comes crashing down.
I know, bro.
You know what I mean?
And that's why I think, like, the creators that truly give value and that truly make a difference are the ones that will stick around. And the ones that just, I guess, just do the rah-rah, viral stuff, viral for nothing, and no value at the end of the day, they can get replaced. And there will be another one just like them.
George Janko.
And you've seen it. Yeah,
George Janko, when he got criticized by Logan Paul, and then Logan Paul did that, "Oh, why do you believe that?" Blah, 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 shit like that.
Oh,
you know what I mean? And then the whole thing went down.
Perspective changes, man. Change your perspective, bro.
Oh, wait, before we end it, because I didn't know if because at first when I saw the picture, I thought you sent it to me.
What?
But there was in our ends, right? There was pictures.
I sent it of an alien.
No, of a UFO.
UFO, yeah.
Wait, with the lights?
Yeah, bro.
That was you?
I think I sent it to... No, I sent it to another chat.
Okay, yeah. Because everybody
Who took the picture, though? I didn't take the picture.
Somebody sent a picture about, it looked like, like, you know when you sent the Northern Lights pic to me?
Yeah, it looked like
that. It looked exactly like that. Okay, you're the one that sent it.
I sent it.
Bro, it's going on, and your picture
No, it's not my picture.
Oh, it's not your picture.
It's not my picture, but I sent it in a group chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, then that whoever took that in our ends, your picture is going around. Like
It's viral.
Yeah, on the news.
Yeah, it's on the. But I heard it's the underneath of a reflection of a street lamp.
Bullshit, man. That shit was it looked like a submarine with 6 lights.
You know what it looked like? Leave it in the comments if you guys, and leave a like.
Yeah.
Leave it in the comments if you guys remember these like it's like a cricket type of. It's an electric cricket that rumbles and moves like this.
Oh yeah,
It looks like that shit.
I had
It
those.
looks exactly
I
like
had
that
those.
shit, bro. Let me know if you guys know what I'm talking about.
A lot?
Like it's like a toy. It came out around like the Bakugan era,
Yeah.
Battle Beat 'em on era, and it was like a bug. And
Fuck,
it
I
has
forgot
like,
what it's called.
it's like
Bugamon?
shit like this, something like that. But it would like vibrate and then it go across the table. That's literally what it looks like. The bottom of it.
Yo, that you just unlocked something, man.
All right, thank you everyone for watching this episode of Jumpers Jump Podcast. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, all the good stuff. Leave down in the comments who my outfit was
Yes,
or
sir.
who my costume was.
And leave down who was mine, and then go down to Spotify, Apple, download those episodes. We have merch coming, so get ready for that. Right before Christmas, we're gonna try and drop it.
We
for
got
you
something
guys.
crazy coming.
Yeah.
Leave a like though.
Leave a like.
There's no way we have thousands of views and not thousands of likes. Please leave a like. Thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? like that video. And
sir.
yeah, Jumpers Jump out.
Deuces.